Hello, good morning, everybody. We are going to remind you the uses about ratios. We were talking about liquidity, profitability, and today we are going to talk about efficiency ratios. Okay? So, the main purpose about the use of efficiency ratios is to calculate how well the resources of an enterprise are going to be used or are being used to generate the incomes, okay, in order to get the capital from this enterprise. The efficiency ratios are going to analyze, examine the use of enterprise resources in terms of liabilities and assets. This is the main purpose about using this. Okay? So, the ones that we are going to check are stock turnover ratio, debtor days ratio, creditor days ratio, and gearing ratio. Okay? We are going to start with the first stock turnover rate. So first, we are going to start with this, okay? In this video, just we are going to practice stock turnover rate. So first, what is the main purpose about the use of stock turnover ratio? Remember that the stock is going to be the merchandise, maybe the raw materials that are going to be used during a process, okay? And when we apply the ratio is because we are going to measure how quickly an enterprise stock is going to be sold and is going to be replaced to a specific given period, okay? It's going to consider the number of times this stock is going to be replenished. And it can be calculated using two approaches, main two. The first is to calculate the times that the enterprise is going to restock, okay? To a specific period. And the formula, you could already check in your formula. It's going to be stock turnover ratio in order to get the number of times according to period. By period, we mean year. Is going to be cost of goods sold over average stock. That's the first formula. In this video, we are going to check two, okay? Just about stock turnover ratio. So the first is this. Let me show you an example. We got this. Supposing a firm or an enterprise has a cost of sales about $400,000, it started the year with good worth in $150,000 and close the year with $50,000 worth of sales, etc. No, we are going to find information in this, but not necessarily we are going to use all, right? But this is very simple. We are going to calculate the turnover ratio according to times. So according to the formula, remember, cost of goods sold over average stock. We got $400,000, and then we subtract, no? From the first beginning, $150,000 less the $50,000 that we got at the last. That's why we got the average stock. And when we divide this, we get 4 times. What does it mean? In 4 times, during the whole years, the 365 days of the year, the enterprise is going to restock. Okay? the depot 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Then we got the other way to calculate, no? The stock turnover in this case is going to be just according to days. Instead to analyze times per year, we are going to be much more specific. We are going to calculate days, okay? So we got the formula here. Stock turnover ratio is average stock over cost of goods sold times 365. Okay, using the same example, we got the average stock over cost of goods sold times 365. Why? Because there are going to be the days that a year has. And that's why we got 91.25 days. Okay, so this is the conclusion, or these are the conclusions. The business turns over, talking about times a year, is 4, or every 92 in this case. I recommend, if we got already find decimals, use the next day, because that means that if we don't consider this, we are going to have a lack of stock from the next day. So instead of 91.25 days, we are going to mean 92 days, okay, in this case. A high stock turnover ratio means that the firm sells stock quickly. No, this is really good, thereby earning more profit from its sales. Also means, in this example, that goods do not become obsolete quickly and perishable. Okay, goods do not expire, showing that the firm has good control over its purchasing decisions. This is how this works, okay? And the last, how to improve stock turnover ratio. Slow moving or obsolete goods should be disposed of. Okay? Firms with a wide range of products will need to offer a narrower, better selling range of products. A variety about this, okay? Keeping low levels of stock has the added benefit of reducing the costs. Remember the example that we were talking about previous class. We have in Puebla a lot of depots around. We got industrial parks, Puebla 2000, Finza, etc. And they got these depots to be rented. So if we calculate the stock turnover ratio in order that we need to storage our merchandise in external depots, we need to calculate how many days does our merchandise been there, okay? So some enterprises are able to adopt the just-in-time production. For example, in Volkswagen, you could already calculate how many days your pieces are gonna be in the stock, because the main purpose of stock turnover ratio is to know with a much more detailed information the times or the days that we are going to move to sell, no, the stock. That's according to turnover ratio, okay? So, thanks for watching this video.